You guys hear us now? Yay! Welcome. I'm tired. That's all you missed. Yeah, also, Alex's PS4 died, and so he had to go work his ass off to get us up to speed on .hack GU Volume 3. But Alex has informed me that we are up to speed.
We're back.
We're back where we need to be.
Yeah.
So I think now, go ahead and speak, Alex.
All right. How do I sound?
Cool.
Okay. Good.
Yep, we're good. All right. So I think we're good to go.
Okay.
I don't know if this will make the full 3 hours, but we're gonna try.
All right.
We're gonna try because we need to make sure that Alex isn't driving home too late.
Yeah, really.
But how you been, Alex? It's actually been a while. Oh wait, cutscene. Never mind.
Yep.
I don't care how you feel. All right.
You were the one controlling Sakaki, weren't you? Sakaki's limited abilities alone are not enough to topple me from the throne of the GU. Why would you do such a thing?
In order to move the clock forward.
So what's your plan?
Also, in order to block as many cocks as I possibly can.
I assume.
That is one of my processes, yes. But the greatest concern I have for my plan's success is you, Yata. You alone.
Mew, I must beat you
Is it because
with my
avatar has not
ginormous
yet
seal.
awakened? Only me, out of the 8 epitaph users?
You're a stuck-up, know-it-all boy.
Maybe so, but I'm better than the other epitaph users. Better than Haseo. And better than you, Ovan. You say I'm lacking?
Face
Are you saying my penis is small?
As a dedicated player, I love the world more than anyone.
what you love?
AKA my e-penis is huge, dog.
And this world.
I even pained for Ida. These gods from another place that came to this world. But they wouldn't. They wouldn't return my feelings.
My FAP sessions were useless.
Not me. You!
You say I was loved?
I block cocks for a living, bitch.
Blessed. Blessed by Ara and Ida both. You awakened as an epitaph user and held Ida inside your body.
That's way too much information.
Even though I love them so much. No. 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 No.
Okay, so Yada is a 10-year-old twat. Oh. Maybe he's a 20-year-old twat.
He's probably about 17 now, I think.
Okay, yeah, so he's an immature twat. Hence why he's so obsessed with the world. Okay, so I have no idea of what that was supposed to mean. But alright. Ovan is a cock blocker, and now Yada is a 20-year-old twat. Or a 17-year-old twat. I'm literally piecing this all together while being dead tired from work. But anyway, how are you, Alex?
I'm okay.
It's actually been a couple of weeks,
Yeah.
and primarily because of my work. So.
Yeah. It's been a while, but we're back.
Wait. Did you mean...
It's been a while.
Alright, there you go. We had to make a stained reference at some point.
Of course.
You took back the Serpent of Lore?
CC Corp's higher ups are trying to figure out who to blame for everything that happened with Sakaki. The administrative rights for GU were up in the air, so I snatched them while I could.
I understand. So what about Yada?
I think I have a fix on his location. A little more.
Why is he at that porn site? Wait, wasn't Yada arrested or something?
No, he was just kicked off of GU.
My cock has been blocked! Is his epitaph not supposed to awaken?
No, it is. It's just,
Well, it looks like it's painful.
yeah.
What was that? Could it be?
Nice view of Pi, by the way.
Yeah.
Fan service.
Come with me. We're going to the deepest room.
That's like the obligatory Transformers scene where Megan Fox is opening up the hood.
Yeah.
It's just like the camera shot is entirely meant to show off Megan Fox's body.
Just head to where Yada is.
For sure.
So yeah, that was really great camera placement there, game. Why, hi there, Pi's breasts. Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks, and it's primarily because of
your work,
my
yeah.
work, and thankfully I'm getting a lot faster at work. I'm literally just barely getting off, so we might be able to do this more regularly, except I will just go ahead and dash everybody's hopes and dreams just a little bit, because there will be a 3-week window where there won't be any streams.
Yeah, I expect that.
Because I just barely found out that with the peak season, which I'm technically in right now, they are actually taking 3 weeks, and they're basically my boss might actually make me work a 5th and a 6th, possibly a 6th day of the week to be able to get through it. Now, granted, they're paying me overtime.
Yeah,
for
that's
it,
good.
But they are probably going to make the 5th workday mandatory just to get through those 3 weeks. So at that point, I'm going to be super freaking tired because for those who don't know, I've been working since 10 a.m. this morning. And technically, I had to go take the kids to their babysitter at 9. So I've been up since 8. So, yeah. It's definitely not going to work on those 3 weeks. But tonight, it works, at least.
He
Yeah.
should be in the depths of the dungeon. Let's hurry.
Okay, so what is happening to Yada? Is his epitaph awakening?
Yes, it is.
Is it by his choice?
Not really. Ovon's kind of coaxing it.
That's kind of what I was wondering, because he was in pain. So, it's official. His cock is being blocked. All right, cool.
Yep.
That's what Ovon does. Ovon Star Racer. Ovon cock
Ovon
blocker.
Star Racer.
Oh my gosh, I'm there. Like, my brain is so out of it that I'm just finding references everywhere.
Okay.
So, oh my gosh, and wow, so many things that we have not been able to talk about. Now, some of them are going to be talked about on the October episode of the podcast, because, like, you and I have not been able to talk since the whole Bayonetta 3 situation.
Yeah.
And I'm just curious, what's your take on it?
I was like, wow, that turned quickly.
What do you mean by that turned quickly?
Well, I didn't have any like strong opinions.
Wait, you were holding back like I was?
Yeah.
Okay.
My first thought was like, well, that kind of sucks, but that's the industry for you. But whatever.
Yes.
So I didn't really think much of it.
So then at that point you saw the Jason Schreier article.
Yeah.
That basically said, yeah, I've heard from Platinum people that she was actually offered way more than she said.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know what we're talking about, first of all, can I borrow the rock you've been hiding under? Because I would like to be able to have it for other things. Second of all, yeah, we're talking about Bayonetta actress Helena Taylor.
Right.
Who basically did not return for Bayonetta 3 and decided to do a bunch of hate videos. I'm basically calling them that. They were hate videos trying to expose Platinum Games
Right.
For mistreatment, and it turns out that, well, she might have comfortably framed the narrative just a bit.
Yeah.
And so at that point, we'll probably get into this in a little bit more detail on the podcast. But did you by chance follow any of the hate that came Jennifer Hale's way? She's the replacement.
Right. Oh, I don't think so.
There were legit. I actually saw a few of them. There were legit hate campaigns against Jennifer Hale.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
And
though.
Helena Taylor, okay. This is kind of a stretch, but in my opinion, the way that she worded it, because of the fact she said she's not Bayonetta,
Yeah.
she's not allowed to sign autographs as Bayonetta, she's not allowed to do anything like that. She spurred that on.
Yeah. So
And
that's
so
kind
at that
of what.
point, fuck you, Helena Taylor.
Yeah, that kind of killed any early sympathy I had for her because it's like,
Yeah.
well, okay, it's a job. Sorry, whatever.
Well, here's my deal, because I got a little bit of flack online because, like, I've been around long enough to know that when you get, like, a very inflammatory story like that,
Yeah.
wait a few days, because then at that point, you're going to get more information, and it's going to open up the scope of that a lot.
Yeah.
And so I actually got a lot of flack because, like, you're trying to be a voice actor. Why aren't you on her side? Because and I literally told people, I have a feeling that we haven't heard the whole story here. And then literally the next day, the Jason Schreier article broke, and I'm just like, oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Would you look at that? And I still believe that people on Twitter owe both Jennifer Hale and Hideki Kamiya an apology because of their treatment of both of them. I'm not saying that Hideki Kamiya phrased his response the way that he probably should have, but the fact that he said that it wasn't entire. I think people focused more on the whole I'm the what was it? I'm the overlord,
Something
and
like that.
instead did not focus on the
Oh shit.
she's not being truthful.
Right.
And it turns out, guess what? He was right.
Damn.
So yeah, I think Twitter owes Hideki Kamiya an apology just as much as Jennifer Hale. And I feel kind of bad for Jennifer Hale here because she's kind of stuck in the same situation that crap, what's his name? New Grindelwald.
Shoot.
Crap!
No,
I
it's not
should know this guy's
Jude Law.
name. He's in fucking Death Stranding.
Yeah. Norman Reedus? No, that's the character.
No, Norman Reedus is the main.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Mads Mikkelsen. Jennifer Hale's basically in the same situation that Mads Mikkelsen was in the whole Johnny Depp thing.
Yeah.
Because she's been asked to do a job.
Yeah.
Same thing with Mads. Like in the whole debacle with Secrets of Dumbledore, I feel bad for Mads because Mads got a bunch of bad press that he didn't deserve.
Yeah.
And none of it was based around him. And frankly, I have seen a video of Johnny Depp after he got his
Trial
his
finished.
verdict.
Yeah.
Where he actually got asked about like how do you feel about Mads Mikkelsen taking your job and all that. And he actually did come out and say, like, I do feel bad for the guy because he got caught in the middle of all this bullshit.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Something like that. I can't remember exactly how he phrased it, but that's kind of the same thing for Jennifer Hale here, is that she got stuck in a situation where she's just there to do a job.
Yeah.
And so I feel bad for her, but fuck you, Helena Taylor.
Yeah.
Like, I especially love this whole concept. I'm still trying to figure this out. In her mind, Bayonetta, and she even responded, in her response, she says this, Bayonetta is a $450 million franchise.
Right.
How the fuck did you come up with that number?
I don't know. Based on sales numbers, maybe?
Maybe. That's the only way that I could see that. But, okay, let's be honest here for a second. Bayonetta is not a $450 million franchise. It is like that. Those kind of numbers make me think Mario and Zelda. Bayonetta is not that. Bayonetta is a niche franchise. I'm pretty sure it earns less than Devil May Cry, and that's what it is. It's a female Devil May Cry. So I don't know where the fuck she got those numbers, but that has to be like every time this game, like this series, has gone on sale. So Bayonetta when it was on PS3, Bayonetta when it came to Wii, or Bayonetta 2 when it hit Wii U, Bayonetta 2 when it hit Switch, Bayonetta 1 when it hit Switch. That has to be the only way that comes up to 450 million. And even then, I question whether or not it hits 450 million.
Right.
Because, like, I'm sorry, I love Bayonetta. I'm a fan of Bayonetta. Bayonetta is a niche franchise. Like, there's no way you're going to get me to believe that... Like, that was a dumbass argument.
Yeah.
And easily disproven. I'm actually kind of surprised Jason Schreier didn't disprove that in his articles. Because he didn't... Like, I have a love-hate relationship with Schreier. Because he's very much video games journalist and has a lot of those issues, like a lot of the problems there where, you know, entitled little prick in a lot of cases. But the bottom line is and you can't deny this, he has those connections. People at least know him to be able to give him that information. All right? He's at least got that. I don't like his opinions, and him and me, like, if we were stuck in a green room together, would probably strangle each other. But I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't immediately fight off that 450 million accusation, because there's no way that it's that valuable.
Well, the problem is, it's hard to really put exact franchise value on video games because most of the time people don't know what the budgets of certain games are.
Well, most of the time the companies don't want to disclose it.
Exactly, they don't.
You have like you have to pull teeth to be able to get exact numbers on the budget.
Yeah, it's like, so even if it is
like,
worth that much,
the reason that we know that like Anthem's budget was squandered was not because any executive told us.
Yeah.
No, they hid that shit and they hid it well.
Yeah.
My cock! It's been blocked! Sorry.
I alone, more than anyone, understand the world.
What?
And love the world. So why? No.
The way he's acting is what people think I do with WoW lore. And that's just not true. Okay, so which one is he?
I'm trying to remember now. It's been a while.
Crap. He looks like that... Shit, what's the character from Overwatch?
It's Fidel the Prophet?
Fidel, there we go.
Fidel, okay. I'm sorry, it's Fidel! Oh, fuck. What is his name?
The Avatar's gone berserk.
He looks just like him, in a way.
It's our only chance.
Oh, that's gonna bother me, but I can't do anything about it right now. Because I don't have my phone, but... It's okay, Sasuke. We get it. You're filled with your emo energies. So, okay, so yeah, we've got Bayonetta. Unfortunately, yesterday we heard some really bad news. Because Kevin Conroy sadly passed away.
Yeah.
And I guess it was broken... The story was broken by the voice actors who played Poison Ivy. Because she was close to him, but...
Okay.
I don't know the details, so you're gonna have to fill in if I'm saying it wrong. But
Right.
the way that they've made it out to be is that I guess
Wow.
the media narrative is that he had a cancer similar to Chadwick Boseman, where he's been battling it for years.
Right.
But then, according to those closest to him, his was a much more aggressive strain, and he hadn't been fighting it for years. He'd been fighting it for like 6 months.
So it came on really suddenly, maybe.
Yeah, well, it's not suddenly. It was just like a really aggressive cancer,
Right.
so it was active. Because there was a point where with Chadwick it was dormant,
Right.
or benign, and then it then went malignant. So I'm not sure which is accurate.
Yeah, I'm not totally
But
sure either.
I'm guessing that because he was still doing the con circuits, it was an aggressive strain. Because he was still doing cons and still trying to fight it off.
Right.
So, rip to a legend.
Yeah, absolutely.
In I know I will get hate for this, but fuck you. Best fucking Batman.
yeah, he's great.
Right?
He's terrific.
I get that some people have loves for Keaton and Bale, and there's no Batman better than Conroy to me. There's nobody who got the character better than Conroy to me, and frankly, it's because of the TV series and all the various movies. He had to get to know both sides of the character.
Right.
Because there's a lot of animated series episodes where he's Bruce for 10 plus minutes in there, and then he's Batman. And he played that character for so fucking long, he got the character. So, I know that's gonna piss people off. I know that there's a lot of ladies out there who would have a hate boner for me because Robert Pattinson is the new hotness. But no, Conroy is Batman to me. And nobody will ever beat him, in my opinion. That's me. But yeah, no, it's absolutely sad, and at least he got to see like the 35th anniversary
Yeah,
of
for sure.
Batman the Animated Series. What's really sad too is that I was listening to a podcast while I was out working, and they actually caught I can't remember the site that they do this service for, but it was one of those personalized messages.
Right. Oh, Cameo.
Cameo. It was a cameo where he was doing a message to a fan who had just barely lost a loved one.
Oh, that's sweet.
And so they disclosed it because he actually said that he had been at the bedside of both his mother and his father's passing. And so, he was trying to comfort her, and it's like, it's so fucking hard to listen to because, like, it's just like, oh, Kevin, man. Because he was the fucking man. He was one of those few voice actors that was a genuine nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Come on.
say what you want about Vic. Like, all of the stories that I've ever heard about people going to meet Vic or Kevin Conroy have been amazing experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Because he just goes out of his way to bring you in and be a friend. So, I will miss the guy. I'm only bringing this up because this is not going to be on the podcast because this is recent news. Oh my gosh. Is Fidel giving us issues?
A little bit, yeah. I don't know why.
Well, it's only because he loves the world.
Yeah.
He loves the world so much that he has to destroy it. Yeah, we've seen that in anime way too many times.
It's true, it's true.
I was just like, this is a stereotype in anime. Speaking of anime, Alex, have you been able to watch any new prominent snazzy anime that you want to talk about?
I watched the Fruits Basket movie.
Don't spoil.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna hold you back from spoiling because I'm wanting to watch that. Uh-oh. Is it time? Is it time for the Hideo Kojima powers to activate?
Yeah, it's time. Oh.
Oh, and I guess they're not activating. Oh,
Hold
come
still.
on! Wow, he's just being a douche to you, isn't he?
He really is.
He's being a douche canoe.
Oh, well, I mean, Yano, come on. Didn't we have great times when you were wise, man? Didn't we?
I do not want my cock to be blocked. Oh, come on!
Hold still.
Ah, you bastard! There we go. All right. The powers have been activated. For those who are having a headache from the light show, I am sorry. It's not my fault, though. So don't blame me. Zenyatta! That's the guy's name! From Overwatch.
Aberrant key born in thy left arm. The key of twilight born in thy right arm.
Okay.
Final wave, the surge of rebirth. Shall become light and fill the world. Thou shalt lead the new gods to their twilight.
Oh, he's being a prophet. I got it.
Yeah.
And createst, thou powerless one. As the stirring footsteps of a giant shadow sound.
Oh, shit.
Oh, blessed be the little ones.
Okay. My cock is officially not blocked anymore.
Master Yoda!
Shh, he's totally being dead, yo.
Hold on. Please, hold on. Say something, please.
He has internet-itis. Or, sorry, AFK-itis. Well, I mean, he had to go and get some chicken, man.
Why? I don't. Oh, yes. My avatar went berserk. How pitiful I am. Even though I love the world far more and know it better than anyone else, the world continues to reject my love. I cannot
Oh,
be
this
loved.
is great. Because Pi pines for him.
Yeah.
Be alone.
Does she know, like, how old he is?
I don't think so.
Okay. Wow, we had to animate that.
Isn't that because you don't even try to accept the love other people give to you?
Why don't you see the heart of the cards, damn it?
And
Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh!
I can admit.
I don't
It's
care.
time to duel.
Kindly. What I want is to be recognized.
My boobs are right here!
so others
Just
don't matter.
motorboat them for crying out loud!
It's okay to step on everyone else. If you want to be recognized, you need to think about people's feelings. As long as you insist on rejecting the feelings of others, I cannot save your heart. Listen to me. You are not in this world alone.
Okay, she's like in her 20s though, right?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Let's see. Let me just double check.
You'd better go. Leave him to me for a while.
There are so many cougar jokes that we could make right now. No, never mind, because
I'll
she'd
contact
need
you
to be in
soon.
her 30s to be a cougar.
Okay.
There need to be a bigger gap. All right, so
Yeah.
we have Phase 4 Epitaph. Yay!
Yay! Yep, he's definitely 17. That's
He's
what I figured.
17. She's in her 20s.
Let's see.
Good chance she doesn't know.
I don't think
He's
she knows.
supposed to be this prominent hacker, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking about Rat from the core. So that's basically who Yada is. What I need in order to do my job is an unlimited supply of Xenotapes and Hot Pockets. They help me concentrate.
Jeez. Yeah, Pi's 24.
Pi's 24. Okay, so there's a 7-year gap. Oh, yeah, I would love to have that. I would love to be a fly on the wall in that real life meeting. Oh, jeez.
Poor Pi.
I kind of don't feel bad for her, though, because she's pining for him. It's very clear she's pining for him. I'm pretty sure behind the keyboard, she's like, my boobs are right in your face! Why can't you just motorboat them, damn it? But, okay.
Haseo, someone bought an item. There's the sales.
Oh, good.
Holy arrow.
Oh, Jiminy Christmas. And for all the people who are like, you're being too mean to Yana. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because, look, I love anime, but anime sometimes has stupid plots, and it's fine. I'm totally okay with it. As I just barely said, I've been watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Lately. If you want to point out an anime that has a bunch of plot problems,
there you go.
I love it. I love it, though. I mean, so the main reason I've been watching it is because we just barely learned the real reason that Kazuki Takahashi, the creator, died.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about in the podcast, but ultimately, it's really made me want to do something Yu-Gi-Oh! Related, because dude is a fucking hero.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not it worked out for him, because sometimes when you get to be the hero, it doesn't work out in your favor.
Yeah, sad.
So, and that's ultimately what happened in his case. So I've been watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically, I've been watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Yes, I've been watching card games on motorcycles. And you know what? It's actually not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
The 8 epitaph users have all awakened.
My cock is ready.
I thought he blocked Cox.
But not his own.
Okay.
Ina, where did you go? Ina!
Okay. He lost his girlfriend on the rocking chair.
That's not his girlfriend.
What is it again?
It's his sister.
It's a sister. Okay. I can't remember this stuff anymore. Oh no, it's Saku!
So I hear Bo sent you a mail or something. Just so you know, I don't plan on listening to anything you say. You know, I was born because Bo was crying all by himself. But Bo's not alone anymore. He's got you guys. It's like going to vanish now. This is the best, especially for Bo.
Yeah, you were saying basically like the second personality kind of resolves itself.
We'd never be any replacement for you. You're the only one who can be Bo's big sister. Huh? Well, if that's what you think, then just go ahead and vanish.
That's the Sasuke answer right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this.
Okay.
You've got to understand, Saku. No one can replace you as Bo's sister.
But anyway, what I was saying is like it. Believe it or not, okay, I get it. Card games on motorcycles, it's absolutely fucking stupid.
All right.
But the plot's actually not that bad. The best way I know how to akin to it
Yada and Ovan knew each other from that far back.
is okay.
Ida's just a piece of the puzzle. Everything that's happened.
Did you watch the Waking the Dragons arc?
I don't think so.
Okay.
What did that cover?
That was a filler arc.
Okay.
It actually wasn't in the manga. I believe that Takahashi was writing the Dawn of the Duel arc around that time.
I think I only watched as far as Battle City.
Okay, yeah, so you probably didn't watch Waking the Dragons. I did. And I get it. People hate it. People hate, like with most filler arcs, they hate it. I strangely like it. I actually think it's an interesting way for Yu-Gi-Oh! To go serious, but not really. It kind of
Right.
failed at it. That's how I see 5Ds. 5Ds is basically trying to be Waking the Dragons again, and it's wondrous in its fail. That's the best way I know how to explain it.
Huh?
Okay, so she's not paying attention.
Dead end.
Oh. Hi, blue-haired girl. This is Aina.
Yeah.
I want your body now.
Don't startle me like that.
She basically has become Ringu.
Gringu.
Or no, Ringu.
Oh, Ringu.
So the ring.
Oh, Rin, yeah. Sadoko or Shamara in the American movie.
Aina, aren't you?
I only know Ringu because
Yeah.
that's how they say it in Japan.
Yeah.
Ringu.
You're
Have you seen Ringu?
Sakuba?
It's Ringu.
Ringu?
Or
Kinda.
it's either
I'm both.
Japanese or Korean.
It's Japanese,
One of
yeah.
the two. No. Either Japanese say Ringu or it's
Together?
Koreans that say Ringu.
It's the Japanese, yeah.
It's the Japanese.
I
Okay.
think that'd be fun.
Have Ida spawns from Ina, doesn't it?
No, she's a real person.
Okay,
Haseo.
so she's been corrupted by Ida because we just saw the Ida particles.
Mm-hmm.
An extremely strong Ida presence was detected here, in Breg Epona,
You can't use Epona.
where it's originally on your map.
You're not Link.
There first.
Sorry, too soon.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna head to that point ahead of you. Please, hurry.
Okay, so I'm guessing what they're talking about is Ina.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But they don't know that. They just know Ida's here.
Yeah, so I've been watching a lot of 5Ds, primarily because I've tried like 4 or 5 times to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. And I can't get into it.
Right.
Believe it or not, I should be able to get into it, because it's literally dueling school.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there's a duel every episode. But, oh, holy shit, we actually,
What?
Shadow, any super chat, Drak. I don't actually have that available. Welcome, Shadow.
Welcome, another Shadow.
I actually had to sit there and go, are you, like, messaging?
I'm
no,
messaging
that's not
you.
Shadow Blazer.
From beyond the ether.
Welcome, Shadow. No, I don't have a super chat feature, because I am sadly a super small channel.
Yeah.
But, welcome, nonetheless. So, yeah, I've tried numerous times. You'd think that I should be able to get into GX, but I guess it's just too silly for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, oh, dueling school. All right. Well, that's interesting, I guess. Yeah, sorry, man. I don't have super chat features because I am lowly plebeian on the YouTube scale.
Yep.
So, I mean, feel free to like and subscribe. That helps out. But unfortunately, they only allow for, what is it, the 1,000 subs?
Yeah, I think so.
They get the access to the super chats and all that. I was at least happy that YouTube offered the social media posts so I can put up posts for people.
Mm-hmm.
Haseo, look at that.
Why are you super pale?
It's the lighting.
Whoa!
Come join us.
Come and play with us, Bo. Come and play with us.
Mm-hmm.
Forever and ever.
One of us. One of
Try
us.
to take him away.
There are still
Think
a
that's
few anomalies
very
in the data
likely.
stream. If we follow them, we're going after Bo. Invite me into the party. I'll commence area hacking here.
It's time for me to show that I'm the superior hacker to Yada. F you. You don't like my boobs anyway. How many platforms are you live on? So we go live on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Actually, did we go on? I think Twitter was giving me issues, but no, we're live on Twitch. All four of the platforms.
See him.
He might be further in. Let's go ahead.
Yep, we go, because Restream only allows, like, 5, so I've just done the ones that I have accounts on. I haven't, tried to branch out other than that. Like, I used to do D-Live, but D-Live, my account started having issues. I don't know how to explain it. I tried to log in, but it wouldn't let me. And so I didn't worry about it because D-Live was not exactly a popular one. So,
I didn't even break a sweat.
but welcome to Drak and Shadow Live, the show that hasn't been able to happen for like a month.
I know, it's crazy.
Because of my frickin' work schedule.
Yeah.
Well, I had to get used to the job.
Yeah,
so, and
that's-
I'm still technically getting used to the job.
Ow. Damn lasers.
Because, like, I'm definitely not, like, a super fast employee, but I'm getting faster. Where I can actually finish within my shift. Let's put it that way.
That's good.
Oh,
Bug Queen.
I better be improving, because if
Yeah.
I don't, the holidays are going to be a bitch. Because basically, like, today I had 281 packages. And in the holidays, I'm looking to have upwards of 350.
Oof,
So,
that's a lot.
Yep. Any other people here? There are a few people on Twitch. And there should be a few people on YouTube, but we get a lot of lurking around here.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. Because that just means I can make fun of this and call out the anime tropes when I see them.
Yep.
Besides, in the next little bit, in like a half hour, we will be swapping, and we will be switching over to Breath of the Wild, where we are going to continue the DLC
Yeah.
for that. So that'll be fun. Yeah, normally we stream Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Saturdays, but because I just barely started a new job, it's been very difficult to do consistent streams. Thankfully, at least we finished up the Road to Ragnarok, because I was really worried we weren't going to finish it. Like, we were going to get stuck in, like, the last few hours of gameplay. It's like, oh, yeah, we literally ended at 98%. And no, thankfully that's not the case, but we did finish the Road to Ragnarok, and now beatbox, I don't beatbox.
That's the best I can do.
I'm not musically inclined. I will not even hurt your ears on it.
You're not getting away.
Like, I used to be able to sing, I can't do it anymore.
Funny.
But I cannot beatbox to save my life. I'm not musically inclined. Oh.
Of course we were.
Wait, what is that skull coming up? Is that death?
Yeah.
Oh, so there is a death status ailment in this game.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not killing them fast enough. Stop it. Kill it faster.
I'm killing as fast as I can.
Faster!
Faster.
Ah.
I guess we did it.
Yeah, I'm not guaranteeing that we're gonna be regular. Like I mean, I just barely said there's gonna be 3 weeks where we're not.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm not worrying about that, but the more I work, the more this is gonna be easier to do. It's just like if you haven't done it in a while, which that is the case for me, it's a shock to the system.
Yeah.
So at that point, thankfully, it's basically become like a workout routine now. So unfortunately, Alex has to sit here in my stink because I probably stink.
Yeah, you're okay.
Because I've been literally running around Eagle Mountain for 10 hours. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Just because of Kazuki Takahashi. The one thing I haven't been able to do that man kind of tires. I have no idea what that means.
Well, he redacted the messages.
He retracted it, so okay.
Guess he meant to write something. He's gonna try again.
Probably.
Kind of tired.
Kind of tired.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. And I'm still probably gonna have to get some things done. Thankfully, I have 2 days off, so that'll be helpful.
You're not getting away.
The one thing I haven't been able to do though is a lot of people have been asking my opinion on the Silent Hill event that happened a couple of weeks ago. And what's funny is that we're going to talk about it on the podcast, and I, as of this moment, have not watched any of the trailers. I'm very thankful, though, that the Konami fans, the Silent Hill fans, you get a Silent Hill 2 remake. Good for you, man.
Doesn't look like Bo's here.
It looks like he's already moved on to another area. There's nothing else we can do. Let's head back to town for now. Oh,
You didn't work fast enough. Your area hacking needs work, Pi. This is all your fault, Pi!
Although, technically, I'm the one who initiated the hack, not her.
Well, technically, she was the one that did it, wasn't she?
No, I was the one who initiated the gate hacking.
So you're the epic hacker.
Yeah, I'm the
Sasuke's not only an epic hacker, but also a deadbeat dad.
And Spider-Man.
And Spider-Man, yes. Yes.
It's Spider-Man!
He's Spider-Man.
Bo, where'd you go?
I'll continue to search the areas for Bo. Wait for contact from me.
We've got mail.
And it better be important.
Of course it's important.
Oh no, it's not officially from the world. Okay,
I ain't afraid of no ghost. Sayo, guess what? There's a post in the community forums rumor board. A ghost girl. I'm not afraid of ghosts, just so you know. There's no such thing after all.
On the rumor board. I'll check it out.
Ghost girl, probably Ina.
Yep.
So I'm guessing, Shadow, you are a fan of .hack. Well, obviously you are.
Yeah.
Because you made a timeline. See, this is a complicated conversation, Shadow, because I'm talking to the Shadow Blazer.
Yeah, I'm Shadow Blazer.
At that point, we have two shadows here.
How strange.
And now all I need to have happen is for Shadow the Hedgehog to enter into the chat, and then I'm fucked. Has anyone else met this little ghost girl? No, because you would be dead.
In 7 days.
And for some reason, your cock would be blocked.
Paradise. Here's a little rumor I heard. There's supposedly some place in the world called Paradise. I don't know where it is or how to get there. Supposedly, if the queen gives you permission, you can get to Paradise. Hey, there's something like an old cartoon. These 4 wolves and a girl were all to paradise.
Oh my god, is that a reference to Wolf's Rain?
It is.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh my gosh, that blew my mind back in 2007.
I could not stand that show.
Oh yeah?
Well, there's just too many episodes where nothing's happening.
That's not hack in a lot of ways, actually.
I would argue with you on that. I would.
And I love not hacking.
Because actual character development happened. In some of the episodes in Wolf's Rain, it's just like, oh, we're gonna pretend character development happens, and it doesn't happen!
I've never actually seen it.
Oh god. I don't recommend it. It's like if I was gonna recommend anything from crap, what's his name? Watanabe, I'd recommend like Bebop or I'd probably recommend Shampoo over Wolf's Rain, and I don't like Shampoo either.
I saw an episode of Shampoo. Yeah, it was alright.
Shampoo is weird too. There's a couple of, I can at least say with Shampoo there's at least a good couple of episodes in it. Wolf's Rain was like pulling teeth to go through. Like I was waiting.
Let's go meet the PC who...
It's like if you've ever seen the Nostalgia Critic reviewing Star Trek the motion picture.
Yeah.
That's me with Wolf's Rain. Do something! Ah! Because that's what it was like to watch. It was literally painful, and eventually as soon as I got to the end, I'm just like, how the fuck did we even get here? I'm sorry, I've been so bored with this show, I don't even remember the plot!
Look at that cute little graffiti. Choo.
And that person got permabanned! Sorry. I mean, banned for 7 days.
7 days.
Oh, speaking of bans and whatnot, so how do you feel about you were on the side saying that Elon wasn't gonna buy Twitter, and guess what?
He bought it.
He bought it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
He bought it and he fired all the executives,
and
which
then
he said in a private message to one of the, I think it was Paraguay. He's like, yeah, fuck you guys. As soon as I buy this, I'm gonna fire you all. And yeah, that's exactly what he did. So how do you feel about that? I'm not gonna make you eat your words, but you know.
I thought I heard somebody screaming. Was it from the bike shop?
all I can say is it's been fun to watch the absolute disaster that he's been trying to make it as he's figuring shit out. With the
yes.
blue checkmark fiascos and.
Well, now we have the gray checkmark.
Yeah.
Which. Okay, I'm probably gonna be the asshole in the room. I actually do like the concept of, like, if you're gonna have that verification, yeah, you probably ought to pay for it. Instead of the weird process that people had to go through, which sometimes worked and sometimes didn't.
Yeah, but there's already we've already seen the big problems with that, is people can just buy it and be whoever they want. So, it's like, now people can be Elon Musk and say, hey, everybody,
No, those guys
free.
got permit. Those guys got permit banned.
Yeah, but
Because Kathy Griffin and Ethan Klein were two of them, and oh fucking hell! Speaking of somebody as dorky as Ethan Klein,
Oh, you with the great eyes. I
did
must
he
speak
just
to
get
you.
an Ultraman theme?
yeah.
As if Triad wasn't enough, now I appear. Unforgivable!
No, this is unforgivable.
Vanquish that disgustingly cutesy little goth ghost. There's no point getting all excited.
Why
You don't know
the
what
F does he have his own theme song?
Because he's based on because he's based on this game's director.
No, I get that concept. It's just like, no!
prowess. Don't tell me. Sigma! Fading! Moonflower! Glory! Sigma! Fading! Moonflower! Glory! Let us depart! Justice is on our side!
It's not Mandark though.
Dude, he's totally Mandark.
Pisses me off.
He's
I guess we should go check
it's the voice of Cosmo from Fairly Odd Parents.
It is, but the character feels like fucking
Mandark.
Mandark.
and go to Sigma.
I'm
Moon-
Mandark.
It would not surprise me to find out that Pyrrhus' actual real name is Susan. Like Mandark was. Well, because he's the child of two hippies.
Right.
So they named him Susan. Because why not? No, what I was saying before is because Ethan Klein and Kathy Griffin tried to do that and got perma-banned.
Yeah, but it hasn't stopped everybody else.
Eh,
Oh well, he
yeah, and
That area. We should invite.
he reneged on it anyway.
yeah,
or
he
something.
did.
It's been like back and forth all fucking week, so I don't know. It's been hard to keep up with.
I haven't even tried.
Ronway.
I honestly haven't even tried, and primarily because I know that it's just Twitter's gonna be a dumpster fire.
It is.
For the net. Well, I mean, it already was a dumpster fire, but it'll be a much bigger dumpster fire for like a month. But it'll be glorious to watch
Yeah.
all the bullshit happen.
What is this? Where did she
Wait,
go?
didn't you have to have him as a party
Pretty
member?
young ghost in
No.
the cutesy goth clothes is nowhere to be found. Oh, I have failed. To think I fell for false information.
That happens to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
This
In these
really
games.
fake?
The girl PC in the white clothes is coming and going through Ida's holes. Just to be safe, let's try area hacking here.
I will say this, like, I will see what Elon does with Twitter, because here's the way I look at it. It's a win-win situation,
Your guard's down.
because let's just say, for the sake of argument, Elon makes Twitter better. Well, that's a win.
How is he gonna make it better?
I'm not gonna give you details here. I'm saying, what if he does? Okay, well, that's a win, because you took a dumpster fire and you made it into something productive. But more than likely, what's probably going to happen is Twitter's going to continue its downward spiral, and Elon's just going to take the framework and move it somewhere else.
Maybe, yeah.
Which, frankly, I actually think he wants to do anyway, because I remember somebody pointing out that he did like this long Twitter thread where he was just saying like how much he missed Vine.
Right. I
And
heard
so
that.
it wouldn't surprise me if he bought Twitter so that he could, like, recreate Vine. Which, I mean, that'd be fine.
Of course he will.
Either way, but... See, that's what I'm saying. I just don't see a loss here, because either way, like, if Twitter dies, okay. If Twitter actually cleans itself up, okay. I'm not saying it's a win-win for me. I'm just saying it's a win. Like, either way. Because either way, like, I can either just stop using Twitter, or Twitter becomes something more worthwhile. That's kind of my viewpoint on the matter. Do I think that Elon's gonna do anything like? I mean, he's gonna make me laugh at all the people who are getting so mad at him imposing his power, which is fine. It's fine by me.
Guard's down.
I especially love like how many celebrities have gotten so mad. It's like, Elon's gonna wreck the platform and we're leaving, and he just kind of still comes out and goes, yeah, that check mark is still $8 a month. It's like, yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's a thing that happened, and the lawsuit didn't happen.
Yeah, I guess not.
No,
because he bought it. So
yeah, he bought it.
So I guess there's no
it was
further need
settled.
to go for the court of chancery.
I want to say it was settled like 2 days before the trial was gonna start.
Yeah, it might have been.
And because I remember like we were learning like about his private messages to Parag Aragwal, where he was basically saying, fuck you, I'm gonna buy it, and then I'm gonna fire you. And that's what he decided to do. And really quick, do I feel bad for the 50% of people that got laid off at Twitter? Not really. I don't think they were doing anything productive, honestly. Twitter is such a dumpster fire, I just don't see how anybody was doing anything productive at that job. So, and ultimately, that's the other thing that I'll be very interested about is Elon's been saying for a while now that he's basically just going to take the Twitter headquarters in California and make it into the biggest homeless shelter in the California area. He's just going to move Twitter to Texas.
That's a great idea.
Actually, I think it would be a great idea. It would probably be the most productive use of a social media headquarters ever.
Yeah.
So that actually would make me laugh if he actually pulled it off. Oh, the other thing, I don't know if we're gonna bring this up on the podcast, but I do actually want to ask you this, Alex. So did you see the official G4 is dead?
I did see that, yeah.
Okay. So how did you follow that at all?
No, not really.
Okay, so did you not see Frosk making an ass of herself yet again?
I don't think so. Maybe I saw Review Tech USA talk about it, but that's it.
Okay. I want to bring this up to you and you give me an honest opinion here. So it was like on a Monday, and we find out that like 75% of G4 staff has been laid off.
Right.
And so like all the press cycle is like, oh, poor people, they're out of the job, right?
Right.
Frost decides it's the greatest idea ever to come out and basically go on Twitter and say, hey, I wasn't fired, fuck you guys.
Oh.
or basically like, I wasn't laid off, suck it, kind of thing.
Of course.
And what's your take on that?
Well, I don't think you'll be getting any jobs in media anytime soon.
Oh, I hope she doesn't get any at all. Yeah, basically it was overall taken as like a really dick move to do, considering like 75% of your staff or of your coworkers got fired.
Yeah, seriously, what?
And then the next day, Frost was fired.
Yep.
Now, I'm hearing internally they actually were going to keep her on because they basically wanted to keep her on staff, but basically blame her for this is why G4 didn't work out, is because this bitch did this kind of thing, and just basically make her a figurehead for it. But then she decided to make an even bigger ass of herself, and they went, well, now we're fucked. So then they fired her. But I just loved that the next day Frost was fired along with Adam Sessler. And by the way, so you're pretty much of the opinion Frost should not get a job ever again.
Yeah.
At least in media. She can get a job in McDonald's. We don't care.
Yeah.
How about Sessler?
I don't know, because I don't know what I don't know much about
I
Sessler.
actually don't think he should get a job in media either. Because, like, again, this is the guy who wants his Republican family members to die. And has said numerous times that he wants that to happen, and I'm sorry, but like not trying to get political or anything like that. Look, I have family members on the other side of the political aisle. I don't want them to die.
Yeah.
I've never wanted them to die in a fire. I've never wanted them to be poisoned. I've never, like, he's actually said, like, he hopes that his Republican family members, like, choke on poisoned alcohol or whatever.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, dude. Like, you're putting shit out like that. No media. No media jobs ever. And by the way, I'm also gonna say this for a lot of my friends who like G4. G4 is dead.
Yeah.
Please don't ask for it again.
Yeah, for real. Come on, guys.
Please don't ask for it again, because it does not. It's not feasible now to be able to do. And frankly, a lot of you have already moved on to other places. Like you mentioned, Review Tech USA.
Mm-hmm.
I have issues with him too, but like you have other places that you can go to for that coverage, kind of thing, and for that entertainment. Don't ask for G4 again.
Yeah, we don't need G4 anymore,
No.
guys. It's a thing of the past.
Like, I actually got into a fight with, not a fight, but like a heated discussion that with a friend of mine from the media courses at college.
Mm-hmm.
And he was totally excited that G4 was coming back, and he noticed that basically I was laughing at the corpse that was G4 because of all the stupid shit that they had done over the past year.
Right.
And so he basically got mad at me. He's just like, why do you want G4 to fail? Because it's not G4. It hasn't been G4, and it's very clearly shown that it isn't G4.
Yeah.
So at that, and I wasn't the biggest G4 fan to begin with. I do think that they had good coverage, but like some of the stupid shit that they were doing, it wasn't entertaining to me. So at that point, like, it's not a huge loss for me because YouTube filled that hole very quickly.
Yeah.
And in fact, podcasting filled it before YouTube did.
This is a piece of cake.
So at that point, the only people that I feel bad for is Comcast, because they got sold a bill of goods.
Mm-hmm.
And so at that point, I am sorry that you... Okay, I'm kind of not sorry that you wasted however much money you wasted. I think it was like $50,000.
Probably. It's like, well, we've been saying it forever. It's like,
Well,
what's the point of G4 in this day and age?
Yes! What's the point of it? Plus, they were making a bunch of dumbass decisions. Like, I'm sorry, but who in their right mind would buy real estate in California right now?
Yeah.
It is insane to consider that when you could easily get studio space out, like, where we're living.
Yeah.
For way cheaper.
Way cheaper.
This is one of the things that I laugh at about with games journalism right now, is like, the ones that, in my opinion, are being successful are the ones that have moved out of those markets because they're not spending $1,000 plus in rent.
Yeah.
And they've been able to maintain their connections and all of that stuff while living in the comfort of Oklahoma or whatever. Like, Oklahoma's a bad decision, but like, a place where you are not spending $1,000 in rent.
Frankly, you don't even need offices anymore.
No, not really.
With Zoom,
Well,
Discord.
a lot of these games journalists, the only reason they stay in California and New York is because they think for some reason you won't be able to maintain any of your connections if you leave those markets. Fuck that noise. Like, because I've even seen people like Schreier make that argument, and fuck that noise. I follow a ton of people who are like original, legit IGN writers back when IGN was fucking good, and they've been able to maintain all of that. And the difference is that they aren't going to work for the websites anymore. They're basically independent freelance contractors and putting out their stories on a variety of websites and platforms.
Mm-hmm.
They're not committed to just one. And so at that point, yeah, I just it's like all the people that told me in college and probably told you too. It's like you want to go out and be a director. You have to go out where the markets are. Right?
Yeah, gotta
you
go
have
to
go
Hollywood.
out to California, New York, and all that, and waste all your money.
Yeah.
Kind of doing that, and like I got told the same thing for radio, podcasting, voiceover, all that stuff, and I'm sorry, it's bullshit. It's bullshit because you can easily do it at home now.
Yeah.
In fact, a lot of companies, because of the pandemic, like they require you to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, F that shit. Anyway, so we actually do need to wrap this up.
Okay. Then we'll have to find Bo next time.
Here too.
Well, how close are we?
Up ahead somewhere.
Because maybe we'll just take it out of the Zelda time.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, okay. Because I don't have to fight these, so I can just make sure I skip them. Hopefully I got...
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the one thing I just don't understand is like all of these people that think that you have to maintain your connections and stay in those markets while literally destroying your bank. It just doesn't make sense anymore.
Yeah.
It literally doesn't. I mean, you literally have people like Zack Snyder and I know Snyder is actually out of California now. Like, I mean, Peter Jackson's not a good example because he was always in New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
But you have a bunch of directors now. Like they're literally moving to, you know, like states maybe they lived in before they came out to California, and they've been able to make it all work.
Yeah. Robert Redford lives here in Utah.
Who did you bring up?
Robert Redford.
Oh yeah, Robert Redford is out here. I mean, there's a dozen different voice actors that work in all the major markets that live in Utah.
Mm-hmm.
The one that I could bring up right off the top of my head is Liam O'Brien. And to all the people that want to say like, well, I mean, he goes out to California to do things like Naruto. Yeah, he does. And it's still cheaper for him to do that.
Yeah.
Because most of the time he's still doing a lot of that recording in his fucking closet.
Mm-hmm.
All right? It's not that hard to do it. And in my opinion, he's smarter than anybody who's doing that out in California right now.
Yeah.
Like, bar none. So at that point, for all the games journalists that are doing... No. Fuck that. Okay. Which one are you?
Hey! Hi, Haseo!
Bo.
Which one's the
Get away
boy?
from her.
Bo.
Oh, okay.
But why? Ina's alright. She's my friend.
Yes, I'm your friend.
Love. Joy.
Is she supposed to be like the new Aura?
The what? Sorry?
Is she supposed to be like the new Aura?
Yeah, in a way.
You are the same person. Sakubo.
But again, Ina is real, or as an AI.
When
Okay,
you're
yeah.
only one,
It's just they kind of serve the same purpose.
Are you also two? How come? It's so mysterious.
Wow, those are tremendous platforms.
Ina? Where did you go?
I can't remember which one's the constructed personality.
In any
Saku.
case, this place is dangerous.
So the girl personality.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Okay, is there a particular reason that Ina reached out to Sakubo?
No particular reason. She's
Okay.
just kind of starting to wander now.
I guess I
Probably
worried
because
you.
she's
I
lost,
didn't mean to.
trying to
I'm
figure out her
sorry.
dilemma.
I'm just glad that you're all right.
Okay, well, see you later, Haseo.
Is it just me, or is the textures on the Sakuba model getting paler?
Yeah, the lighting may be a little different. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so we got that done. So at that point, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we will continue on in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So we will see you guys in a